If 1 out of every 10 children is neurodiverse, are schools ready to support them? Because inclusion is not something one school can do. It's a collective responsibility. So, are we really ready to support it? Are we ready to invest in educators, value them? Are we ready to redesign our classrooms for children who learn in different ways? And more importantly, most of the families cannot afford high-costing international schools. Where do their children go? Because inclusion cannot become a privilege. It has to be a responsibility. So today we are not here to talk about inclusion as an idea. We are going to question its reality. Are we truly prepared for children who learn in different ways but belong to the same classroom? I have with me two wonderful guests who are working with an inclusive education system very closely. Dr. Abu Solia, who is a learning support teacher, inclusion advocate, and special interventionist, right? And Ms. Thamari Silve. She's head of special needs department, DPS Monarch. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm really looking forward for this conversation. I want to start like asking you, what does actually, inclusion look like for you guys? Let's
So
start
there
with
is how, why, what, no more questions. We want to accept what they are. That is more important. More than sympathy, showing the sympathy, we want an empathic environment. So inclusive, accept the child as what they are.
Exactly.
That's it. And include them and give them a space to grow. Just
True.
give the space, they will grow. You no need to do much thing. Give the space, they will grow by their own.
Not to fit a child, right? But to create a space,
Space
for
for
a
them.
child to fit in.
Yes.
Right. Truly, it's responsibility driven. This inclusion, that's true. What about you?
I think it's also about the environment, to create the environment where they can feel valued, and they can feel valued for their struggles, for their strengths, for their contribution where they are. And usually inclusion in the schools can be implemented through providing this environment that accepts everyone by providing different ways. There should be these options for our children. And actually these options will benefit everyone. By providing these options for learnings, either by representing the information or giving them the way to express. Sometimes the problem in the way they express, the way they are engaged.
True.
So providing this many ways, it's called universal design of learning, where there is a difference between intervariability and intravariability. It means the environment should also respect
the child.
us, that
As
we
we-
are
as what-
as we
how we
are.
are.
That
True.
today I might like this, tomorrow I might learn in a
True.
different way. So there is no a mold that you will put me in. You have to provide all the options that might be
True.
available.
So like in an inclusive setup, a child, what it's actually truly an inclusive setup, the child does not have to change, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is
Acceptance.
important. Acceptance. We don't have to change the child. We have to create that environment where a child feels belonged, seen, and valued.
You can
That's
change
true.
the environment.
So I want to know from you, like, why does it it's like inclusion feels easier in some places and in some places it's difficult? Let's go one
we
by
are
one.
not getting professionals. I will tell
Okay.
you frankly, we are not. If I have a background of post graduation in psychology. If I go to clinic, my salary will be 3 times than what I am getting now. Salary is
Get it.
one thing,
Yeah.
and the passionate who not all the psychologists are ready to work in educational setup.
True.
So it's we have to follow the curriculum. We have to make sure we are working on the behavior, emotional, and we have to face all the teachers to accept the children. All the
Understood.
teachers will not accept in the beginning. Then they slowly will understand what they are, how they are, and they are also not trained. So this is the
This is the reason why it becomes
Yeah,
difficult in the schools.
See, not only teachers, the security, the transport department, all
Exactly.
everywhere, from the bus to the class, back to the home, there are challenges.
We need humans around. We need compassionate people around. We need empathetic people. So that is what is humanity actually.
It's
and that's
always
what
the
we have to-
mindset.
It's all the mindset.
If the mindset, even for the teachers, that they put in their mind when they design the learning, when they work with the children, the variability. It should be, the variability is the rule. It's not the exception. Our problem that we look at, he is different, he is different. We're all
different.
Yeah,
Yes, we're all different.
Yani, even the gifted child is different.
Yeah.
Even the average child is different. Each one of us is different and different every day. So if you have this mindset that we have to understand the variability is the rule, things will come more easier and the acceptance will be the rule also.
What she mentioned about like lack of professionals and they don't prefer to go into the education system.
Yes.
It's like they're getting less salaries, they're paying education
they
schools
are
are not paying them much.
Same
as
like
they should.
teachers only they do get, and yes, that is one of the reasons. So that most of them are not interested. But if you really wants to bring changes in special needs, we have to start working with the education system.
Yeah.
Kids who is doing good in swimming, 10 gold medal every year he get. And also I know a autistic who knows to play the veena. He is the one and only autistic who knows play veena till now. There is an instrument called veena.
Okay.
So he knows to play because
Veena, musical instrument.
Yeah, musical instrument.
Yeah.
He's the, because we identify, if you want to connect with special need, two things you have to be very clear. One, music, and is art.
Creativity.
Yes. This two is the two way to communicate and connect with them. If you have a talent to express, you have to be through music and art you can connect with the
And what we
special
need
needs.
more than a creativity to thrive in this world?
Yes.
What do we need more than that?
It's their way of expression.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's their way of expression and the sensory needs they have. It might be fulfilled by art, by music. Even it affects them, you know, it's regulated. Their sensory system will be regulated. They will be able to be more calm and able to express themselves in an appropriate way. That's always, yani, there is always a thing that they said. I think when we were kids, when there is a kid he doesn't stop moving or screaming, and we will say, let him stop, let him be quiet.
Yes.
You cannot do that. You cannot
Leave
do that,
him, judge him,
especially with autistic children. The only thing that you can do is to make it in an appropriate way. Yani instead of screaming and jumping, provide a small trampoline in the classroom, let him jump on it. His sensory system will be regulated and he will come back.
And let the other kids see it.
Yes.
Witness it.
No need to
How can be they like compassionate? How can they grow as a compassionate? They can understand other people.
And this is the idea of inclusion. When they studied the effects of inclusion, they found its effects on the kids, the normal kids. It's the same as on the other kids. It's not. It's win-win situation. The inclusion, it must be here. And especially now, we are talking about wars. We are talking about many disabilities. We are talking about many different things. So inclusion, it should be the only way, the only setting to accept all these differences. We need this acceptance. We need to understand that this is the normal. It's not, you are not doing an effort. The teacher shouldn't think that I'm making an extra effort. No, it's not a different. In life, we are setting our children for life.
Yes.
We don't want our children to be for my children, I would prefer that they would be in a classroom where there are special. Because I don't want them to be out of the world when they go to university or when they go even to the supermarket, when they see something on the wheelchair or someone they will be surprised.
No.
Yeah.
We have to make them inclusive.
Yes.
That's true. And it starts from home. It starts from family. That's true. From mother's lap. What do you say?
Yes.
The best educator for a child. And that mother's mindset needs to be changed. If she comes from that conditioning where we label, we judge, we blame, she has to break that conditioning and to be.
This is one of the challenge in Asian schools we are facing, that parent acceptance are not there.
Yeah, that's true.
Because mother-in-law will blame, society will blame. I don't want to hear. They are not, but they know the condition, but openly they are not accepting. That is the one thing we are
and
facing.
they are afraid from imitation.
Yes.
That their kids will model these behaviors.
True. What I have experienced and what I have been listening to the parents, because I work with this community very closely. Like a lot of schools, most of the schools are saying they are inclusive, but like when we hear, they say we are inclusive, but when it doesn't feel actually like that. So, like, why do you think that gap exists?
Actually, it's been there always, and they call it exclusion in inclusion. That the kid, that it's only something physically. You put a kid with others and he will be excluded. He will not have friends. He will not feel, his parents will not feel welcomed. And it's like a number. He's a number here. We have a special kid in our class, and that's it. The problem, of course, is for preparation. There is no preparation. There should be a preparation. There should be a preparation for the teachers, a preparation for the parents. Even in our school, we do that. We do an introduction for
if you can just
the
explain
parents.
yourself.
We do an introduction for the parents. We make, we sit with the parents, and we let's say it's an proactive approach to do it proactively. I wouldn't wait until the parents will start coming. Why this kid is here? No, from the beginning, it's an inclusive school. We have to accept students like this, and it's their right to be with our children. And we want you all to be familiar that this will happen. You have to know that this is life. We are preparing, actually, we are doing something for benefit of your children to understand. Especially in IB schools, they a lot emphasize on accepting others and IB learner and be acceptance. It's part of building this mentality.
The raw truth, the reality is that everybody cannot afford to go to the IB schools, and most of the Asian parents, most of the Asian families, it's they can't afford to go to the IB schools. Yeah.
It's educating others. It's not only for IB schools.
Yes.
It can be for any school. Since the mindset is done, you have to think of the strategic plan to make this mindset settled. How you will make it? You have to prepare the parents, prepare the teachers, and even the facilities, even to be more, the flexibility. They have to understand it's removing barriers. We have to remove the barriers. Whatever the way you can do that, please participate in doing that.
Truly, and it's also to be a special need teacher, it's not always to be an inclusive teacher, it's not always necessary to be a special educator. We need to have a compassionate heart, right? Again, compassionate heart, mindset to be an inclusive teacher, and that's right. Every teacher has to.
That is what we are struggling here. We are not getting those who are passionate. Yes, they are not having certificate. Those who are certificate, they are not much.
Yes, I know a lot of ladies. I know a lot. They approached me. They said we want to work with special need teachers, students, but we don't have the certificates. But they're so passionate. How much.
Yes.
Yes,
many
right.
especially parents also, they are ready to work for other children, but we need a certified person.
Yes,
that is
you are
very
right.
important.
Yeah.
So what is the one thing that truly makes a difference in creating an inclusive environment?
Acceptance only. What else?
Acceptance
first from parents. So many autistic, I know, they don't have the clinical certificate, but they know child is having issue, but they are not ready to go to clinical setup and don't want to hear the fact.
Do you have any experience to share?
Many,
please.
Many. I have many. I know the child. Yes, he need a support. Now the child is in grade 5. From the grade 1, I am telling the father, just go for the clinical test. Come up with the report, test, psychometric test also. For autistic, we used to do car test. So just go and do the test. No, they don't want to do the test. They don't want to hear the fact. I know the parent, not only one parent, many parents.
Like this,
Ma'am, my child is special, but special need, but he is good. He is special need. I understand he is a special need, but he is good. So I don't want to label my child. It's not about labeling.
No.
It's like where they are lagging. From the report, I know where the child
there
is
we
lagging.
need to work.
Yes, and how much age he or she is back, and we have to work out on that. Parents are not accepting that. So that is the challenge
You're facing.
From the parent side. Yes, I am facing. They are not accepting. Once the acceptance started, then only you can work out.
Work on it. Yeah.
This parent is not accepting, not taking any therapy, simply sending the school. In the school, we are struggling without OT, without speech. We are struggling. how only special education will not work for the child. It's like a group work.
True.
So there also we are facing the challenge. Parents, I can say 40% of the parents are not in acceptance in our school, I can say.
And this all contributes in not being inclusive. And
Yes, yes, yes,
of course.
They need all the support. They need all the special needs support, but I don't want to go for the clinical thing.
Diagnosis and all that.
Yes.
What about
Especially in inclusion, we are not. We shouldn't look at it as when the problem pops up, then we will deal with it. We should be proactive, and this is maybe what makes like when we talk about UDL or at inclusive in action, when we want to do it, it's that the scaffolding and the helping and the supporting should be available for everyone from the start. We all need support. We all need, some of us, we won't be able to understand an information which is it's only visually, or if it's only by hearing, or we are not interested in writing, we are not interested in numbers. So these differences, when I feel as a child that the support is for me and for others, it is there. It's not for me because I'm different. No, it's for everyone. And the teacher in the same time is teaching me how to ask for this support or to provide this support for myself. You are benefiting many things. You are giving him the way to succeed. And in the second time, you are giving him the agency. You are giving him this thing that we all suffering with, that he is able to understand his strengths and his weaknesses.
That's true. So lastly, I would like to ask you, what is the one message you want to give and to who for this inclusion? Who can contribute towards this inclusion education? Other than parents, anything else? Any other message you want to give on, or your suggestion or anything?
Don't think that you are helping a special need, you are doing extra work for the society. No. As a human, you have to accept the other human. It's not like I am doing something big, I am supporting special need. No, it's not like
empathy,
that. If someone is suffering, you have to help. This is how we born and brought up, right? This is what a human.
This is humanity.
So you are not doing extra work and don't put extra effort. Just accept what they are.
True.
If you can help, just help. If you can't help, don't hurt them.
Don't hurt them.
That's it.
That's right. If you
So that's why when admission, the parents come, they will not bring the child. They will keep the child in the car and they will come because they think what others will say. My child will run. My child has sensory issues. What others will say. I say, ma'am, whatever. Bring the child. Let him run. Let him roll. Let him do whatever they are. So because I want to observe how the child. Then only I can give the admission for them. So let parents also just don't bother about the society, what they think. I should not bring my child out. Don't do that. Bring the child out. So they let them explore. Let them accept. If they are not accepting, keep knocking the door. That's it.
True. Parents are the first step for inclusion.
Yes.
It starts from parents, starts from family. What about Dr.
It's the same thing. It's that variability is the rule. It's not the exception. It's in the same way that she is saying. It's not you are not doing something different. It is the rule. It's the truth. This is life. In everything in our life there are differences. So don't act with it as it is something strange or it is something different. You will be, if we are all people, we are all together. This is the different. That you will start saying, oh, they are like robots. So we wouldn't accept to be all the same. So why we are fighting not to be the same? And we have to understand that this variability, it makes life has a sense.
True. Thank you so much for this wonderful conversation. I hope we reach out to the right hearts and right ears. Our message reaches out to the right people, and we can all join our hands and work for inclusion. And one other important thing that you mentioned and that we realize is that family is the first step for inclusion, right?
Yes.
That's true. We need to educate the families how to be inclusive, and then we can create the spaces around them in the schools, inshallah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Aliyah, for the invite.
Thank you so much. Inclusion is not to make a child fit in the classroom. It's about to create a space where every child fits in. Inclusion is responsible driven. So as we leave this conversation, my question to you is, are you inclusive in nature? Thank you so much for joining us for this conversation. Stay with us until we come up with the next episode. Thank you. Jio Bindas.